Hello and welcome once again. It's been a while and I've come back with this little character of a mushroom and I made a sketch of it and it turned out to be really cute. So I thought I'd share it with you. I have been busy so I haven't been uploading any videos, but now I'm back. So this is the little sketch that I did, and looking at my sketch, I'm making a circular shape starting with carded wool. That's cordial slivers, and I find slivers easier to work with, and they felt very well. They don't take too much time. So it's going to be one big circle, and it's a round body of the mushroom, and then I'm going to make the head. So it's a very simple project, and it's good for beginners as well. I'm covering it with the cordial slivers but of a fawn color. So I started off with white. Now I'm covering it with the fawn so it has the natural color of the mushroom. So once I'm happy with the size of the body, I'm going to move on to making the hat, and that's the top of the mushroom. So I'm making a circle and I'm laying it flat on my mat and adding the sliver all around it, and I'm checking how big I want it to be. So once I've got the size and a neat circle, I'm going to build on top of that. So I'm just folding the edges to make them neat and round. And so now it's a circular, flat head hat, and I'm adding more wool to the center of it to build the shape. So now it looks more like a hat. So I'm going to keep adding to it until I'm happy with the rim of the hat. That's the top of the mushroom. To add more details to it, I'm using a light brown color, and it's a bit darker than the fawn, and I'm just twisting it to make a thin thread, and then I'm going to add the details that you find underneath the top of the mushroom. I don't know what they're called, it just slipped my mind. I had looked it up and now I've completely lost it. Anyways, it's just the minute details. So I'm just twisting the wool and adding lines. I'm going to go all around doing the same. So I thought it better to add a darker color underneath, darker brown, and then I'm adding the lines on top. So instead of adding it straight away to the white, I've added brown color. So now the lines look more prominent and it adds much more to the mushroom. So this is all done, and it takes quite a while, but you'll see that it looks really nice. Now I'm going to work on the top of it. I think it needs a little more wool to be more rounded, so I'm adding more wool to it. It's a nice dome now. I'm adding red color on top, and I'm just going to cover the whole top with the red color. And I've got a deep red. It's a really nice color. I got it from the world of wool, and I think it's carded wool. So once the dome is done, I'm covering the edges with the same color, and I'm using my multi-tool to speed things up. And you can spend time doing this, just make it nice and neat. Now I'm adding more details. Those are the little spots that you see on the mushrooms. So I'm using white color. It's the fawn color that I used for the body. So I'm using the same one, making little spots randomly all over it. Now I'm marking the eyes where they're gonna go, and using my scissor, I'm going to put in the plastic eyes. Then I'm going to glue them when I'm happy with their position. And for the nose, I've just taken a little piece of wool and I'm shaping it on top of the face, so I know exactly the size I need, and making it round. And now I'm going to glue in the eyes because I'm happy with their position. So I'm using all-purpose glue and just stick them in. So I've used my all tool as well, and a little thread of red wool. I'm making a little smiley. So we've got a little smile now, and I'm going to move on. For its little hands, I've taken a piece of wool and I'm going to shape it like a mitten, and just a rounded edge that makes it look like a thumb. And to shape another one, and you can just round off an edge of it and make it look like a boxing glove or a mitten. So I'm attaching those to the sides, and underneath that I'm going to make tiny feet. So I've taken another piece of wool, I'm making a rounded edge to it, and with a little bit more I'm just adding to that so it looks like curled up toes. So the first edge is an oval, and on top of that I've made a little another piece oval folded up, and that makes it look like curled up toes. And now I'm attaching the hat, and I'm going all around carefully so it's really securely attached to it. Going over it from the top as well, pressing it down because I don't want it to get off. So making it secure. You have to go all around it to make sure it's attached. Now this is done. I want to add a little bit of color to it, and I use my own eye shade kit to give it a little blush. I'm using pink. And a little brown around the eyes just to give it a little bit of depth. And a little bit of color does make a lot of difference. A little lighter color on the nose as well. And over the forehead. So now it's done. I hope you enjoyed the project and you're going to make your Mr. Shrooms as well. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you in another project very soon. And please don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you very much for watching.